Hello, welcome back to K Food series. We are making kimchi today. The idea of making kimchi can be overwhelming, but like any other recipes, while you're following step by step, you will have kimchi in front of you. Let's make it. We begin with preparing cabbage. When making kimchi, the most important part is brining the cabbage. If you brining the cabbage right way, your kimchi can be very tasty. If otherwise, your kimchi can be mushy or not tasty at all. So let's start at the very important part. So first, you cut off the unpleasant parts off and cut it half. Because this cabbage is not that big, so you can cut it half. If it's really big, you can quarter them. And you just sliced half of the top part and then slowly open it up. So you try to avoid too much pieces. And you just wash them. So before you brine, I found that if you wash with the water, give them a little bit of a water bath, and it's easy to brine. So salt works well with the cabbage instead of just put on the cabbage right away. So let's wash it up. So after you water bath, take the excess water off and put half cup of salt. So make sure salt goes every leaf. So after salt, you put aside. So let them brine it. It will take up to hour and a half. Summertime can be a little shorter, wintertime can be a little longer, or if you don't have time before, you can do it the day before and set aside. And then when you need it, you can start it. So most important part of making kimchi is already done. So while the cabbage is brining, let's make porridge. So porridge is like a combined ingredient for between the vegetables and the paste. So let's make this porridge. I have two different ways to making porridge. First, very easy. If you do have a rice at home, already cooked rice at home, just 1 cup of your cooked rice and 1 cup of just boiled water. And grind it. So after 2 minutes, it's all done. Your porridge is all done. So you put aside. So this consistency. So your porridge is done. It's easy, isn't it? Or if you don't have a cooked rice, you can make with the rice powder and the water. While the porridge is cooling down, let's prepare other vegetables. So first, we have the radish. The Korean radish is a little smaller than this, and little roundier. And this one is a daikon radish. So if you cannot get the Korean radish, you can get the daikon radish. If you cannot get any other radish, it's okay. You have still other vegetables to back up your kimchi. So let's cut it this one. So I washed it, and you peel the radish. So all the ingredient I prepare is for 2 heads of Napa cabbage. So I will start to slice. So you slice and make it matchstick shape. Julienne. So you need 2 cups of radish. So 2 cups of radish. Next is garlic chive. So you can use, if you cannot find the garlic chive, you can skip. But I do love the garlic chive in my kimchi because it enhances the flavor. So you can cut it also same size as green onion. So little parts off. Inch or inch and a half. Put it all in. Oh, knife. Let's prepare the kimchi marinating paste. So first, your porridge is cooled down, and grind garlic, ½ cup. So about 20-25 cloves of garlic. Just put it. Yes, it is a lot of garlic. And 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. Don't put too much ginger and your kimchi will get bitter. So try to be a little less than you think. And I put 1 pear, is Asian pear. If you don't have Asian pear, you can put different pears, fine. Or if you don't have pear, you can even put some apple. But if you have a pear, you can put a pear. It's a little oxidized. The color is changed a little bit, but it's okay. It doesn't change your taste. And the white bulb of the green onion part, I grind it. So that's here. And 1 onion, also grind it. So the reason why I grind every ingredient is making paste more smoother. And now I will put fish sauce, ½ cup of fish sauce. You can find any grocery store. You can use any kind, it's fine. And ½ cup of ground salted shrimp. If you don't know what is ground salted shrimp, this is salted shrimp. That little teensy weensy ones. So we use, it's a Korean ingredient. We use for all different sauce or marinade. And I found that when I put this one in the kimchi, it will make it taste more flavorful. So I always use these little ones. And then the most important part is red pepper flakes. So depends on, this is a time you can control your kimchi a little spicier, or you don't want a spice whatsoever, then just use it as this. Then your kimchi will be like white kimchi. Or if you want to have a red flavorful kimchi, also you can put it this flake. So I put 2 cups. And if you don't want to be too spicy, then you can put it 1 cup. And depends on, you can control right here. So let's put 2 cups. Here we go. And we can mix. So it's a good idea to have a glove on. so you can keep your hands a little less ache. If you don't use glove, the day next, your hands will get ache. So I recommend to use glove. So you can mix. I like this color. It's very pretty. So we are almost done. Now we can mix with the vegetable we already prepared. And you can adding up. So make sure instead of like pouring over, you just put it one with your hands. Just make sure, just in case if there's water on the bottom of the bowl. So, okay. And then gently mix it. So you can question, oh, you didn't put any salt in it. Yes, because I use fishy sauce and the salted shrimp. So if you don't like none of those, like I'm a vegan, I don't want to use the fishy sauce or salted shrimp, then you can put some salt. So 1 cup, and then go from there. You can control. Because I'm using half cup of fishy sauce and half cup of salted shrimp. So just gently mixed it. So now we check the cabbage, how they brined. So I've been brined for a couple hours, and then I washed it thoroughly for 3-4 times. Make sure all those salt is gone, and then we will squeeze the water out of it. So squeeze the excess water off. So let's assemble the kimchi. See, it's almost done. So you put this marinating paste with the vegetable every leaf. Slowly. So when you don't have any of the radish or green onion or garlic chive, you can just using paste. You can make a marinated paste and just use it. So in Korea, we using this traditional urn, size of 10 times bigger than this one, to put it buried in the ground, and you preserve the kimchi for whole winter. So after you finish the kimchi, you can preserve in an urn or container, and you just airtight, close it for room temperature for 1 day. Summertime, half day is fine. Wintertime, little over 1.5 days. And then put it in the fridge and keep it for a week or so. Then your kimchi will be the best taste. And here, as I promised, after step by step, you will have kimchi in front of you. Enjoy.